Welcome to the best day of the week.
It's Monday. It's Monday. Monday, Monday, Monday.
It's Monday, the day we upload our videos. So on this episode of Mondays, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hand carving in a skull into tooling leather. And I'm going to take you through exactly what tools we use and what to do. So sit down and relax. Gather up all your leather goods and follow along as we take you through this leather crafting journey. Custom leather skull. All right, everybody, here are the tools we're going to be using today to do our skull leather piece. All these tools will be listed in the description of this video, and also they will be listed on our website up for sale, so you can actually buy the tools that we're using. So let's get started. And I always like to wet the backside. Kind of holds it to your granite, and then case the front. And then the design we're going to be using today is this skull. Just the basic outline of it, and then we'll add in the detail as we go. But we're just going to place that down, and then we're going to get our tracing pen and a piece of paper, and we're just going to slowly trace out the outline of what we have. And as you're doing this, you need to take your time, because your outline will definitely determine your overall look of your project. And if you guys ever have questions about any of the things we're doing, make sure to leave comments about it. That way I can answer. We try to answer every single comment that's left as far as the comments go right now. Okay, so you can see that transferred over. That's all I really need as far as the outline goes. Now we're ready to carve it up. So we can put this to the side and put our paper to the side and our pen. So we're gonna get our swivel knife and our strop. There's jeweler's rouge on this strop, and that helps with maintaining our blades. And remember, when carving, you always want to go half of the depth of your leather. That way, when you're actually beveling it out, it will get a good bevel to it. And also take your time while carving. Sometimes I go a little fast, but that's just my years of experience, and you'll get there. We've really been appreciating all the support and love that we've been getting for our channel. So keep it up. Tell friends about it. All right, we're almost done. And there's not very many tools for this project today. The tools that we're using are basic leather crafting tools. Tools that you can go to our website and buy. We always have stuff in stock on our website. And the website is bdiamondleather.com. All right, we have it all carved out. Now, we're gonna take our pear shape, and we're going to just do a couple of little areas of indentation to kind of give some depth as we're going through. Everybody's gonna have a different idea of how to do something, and that's all right. That's what makes art amazing, is that it's your perspective of it. With our beveler, we're going to start beveling all the lines. And so actually, let's get into some of this. We're going to use two different bevelers today. Both are on our website, and one's just a little bit smaller than the other, but the same exact thing. And we're just going to do the smaller one in the curves. All right, now let's get our big beveler, and we're going to get all these lines. Isn't that noise satisfying? Hashtag satisfying. Okay, got the cheekbones all done. Let's do the top of the head. And it's all right if you have to stop. Just start back a little bit, go soft, and then get into your hammering down. And be consistent. One of the things that you want to see how my line is smooth and consistent? It's not choppy. That's what you want to see. That's one of the main things that you need to practice when you're beveling. And it's okay to get a piece of scrap leather, carve in a couple of lines, and practice beveling for hours. It's what I used to do. All right, let's move on. Come down here to the eye socket. Getting those good lines in there. I'll switch over for the curves. Now I will be going back in with a backgrounder and filling in the eye sockets, the orbital sockets, and the nostril socket. But I like to get my bevel first. I think it looks better. That's my personal preference. Not everybody has the same preference as me. Okay, got the eye socket going. Now let's do the inner part of the nostril. Okay, now moving on to the teeth. Excuse me. So with the teeth, I don't add in all the little lines first. I just do the basic outline of the teeth, and then I'll bevel around the whole thing, and then I add in my depth and my detail with the teeth. I don't know why I do it that way. There's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just what has worked for me, and I like it. And can you see why we did that good deep carve? Now it's giving us great bevel lines. Awesome. Okay, that's looking good. Now I'm just gonna bevel up some of these other lines that I had carved in. That way it gives us the depth and dimension that we're looking for. Now see how I have that one in the middle? I'm gonna carve one side, and then I'm gonna flip it around, and I'm gonna carve, bevel, the other side, so it gives more of a 3D look to it. This one's up there. Same thing with this one. Bevel one side, bevel the other. We have a little bevel mark right there, same thing. Okay, now what we're gonna do is let's add in the backgrounder for the eyes. And this is the one I'm using. So let's get that all in there. I've always really liked for my skulls, I've always really liked kind of the gnarled look inside of the orbital sockets and inside the nasal cavity. I don't know why. I just think it looks cool. When Candace goes in behind me and kind of paints it and stuff like that, which this one's not getting painted, this one's just going a single color. I just really like the way it looks and the effect that it gives. And see, now that we already did the bevel in, now that looks like it's been beveled in on top of itself. All right, back to our beveler. Now we're gonna take some of our bevel lines and just lightly start adding in a couple of little lines and details. Now remember, this is all directional. I'm beveling in towards that eyeball. And so any of the things that I do are gonna be beveled in towards it, and that way it gives a direction. And that's what we want. We want direction on it. So now this is going away from the nostril. That we already have there. We're gonna grab our smaller one and we're gonna start doing our lines above the teeth, and this is directional as well. So one is facing this way and the other one's gonna face that way. Nice. Okay. Now we're just gonna get our swivel knife. We're gonna add in our lines. First one, we're doing both ways. That way it gives that effect. And then from there, we kind of take it out so that the teeth overlap one another. And then we can kind of go in, we can get our little swivel and just do some like couple of little marks on the teeth to kind of give the appearance that teeth have. This is a basic skull, easy to do, looks pretty rad, and you can use it on anything, a wallet, a purse, whatever you want. Any questions? Well, there you have it, everybody. A carved leather skull into leather. Now, if you followed along the way you should have, now you know how to do a leather skull into tooling leather. Take my advice. Practice, practice, practice. If you want any of the tools that we're using, where can they find them?
𝐵diamondleather.com.
At 𝐵diamondleather.com.
Boom.
So with that, we hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure that you hit that like button, but also make sure you're subscribed to our channel. That's the big one. We're trying to gain followers right now, and the way we do it is by you guys hitting that subscribe button. There's going to be links in the description below for our website, for our Instagram, for our Facebook, and then other of our videos on YouTube. What do they need to do?
You need to like, subscribe, and share.
And share.
And leave a comment. Let us know you're there. We want to know who is with us.
That's true. Byron, Odin,
Candace.
have a rad day, everybody.
Everything that happens is motivated.